Moving on, last few charts, I would like to have a very theoretical aspect of it. Looking at the rest of the charts, these charts will help you identify more or less what we've done till now. One of the other charts present on the screen is on the Power BI desktop is the line chart. Line chart is basically a series value evaluation over a dimension. It usually is time, but need not be. Second is pie chart. Like we saw the donut chart, pie chart is same as the donut chart, only the shape and the visualization concept differs. Slicers interchangeably are also known as filters. We have seen how the slicers work by filtering the other slicers, and we can decide onto which is the master slicer, like we saw in the earlier learning sessions. So slicers along with the other visualization on the screen will help you filter the data and display it in much meaningful way. Tabular thing is one thing what I would like to show you over here. So tabular data, if we go back over here, we see this screen can be converted into tabular format. Not here. Okay, I convert this visual into a tabular visual and it would only give me row, column and subcategory in this line. So if you want to see this data over a category or a subcategory, that cannot be done in tabular format. It is a singular dimension wherein the rate can be viewed in against a product only and the other attributes get repeated over time. If you want to pivot the usual way in Excel, you would probably use this as a pivot table and pivot it over category or subcategory. In this scenario, you might have to move from table to matrix. In this case, this is the key difference between them. Moving on, the other charts what we saw was the pie chart. Pie chart can is interchangeably used with the donut chart like this. This is one scenario. Now, if I have to move this entire piece into a line chart, it is very simple for me to move it into a line chart. It can have more than one values over a common dimension. So that is the line chart for you, pie chart for you, and the third one would be the tabular chart for you. Coming back to where we are. Tree maps. Tree maps are the chart of colored rectangles with size representing the value. They can be hierarchical, the rectangles nested within the main rectangles. Let's have a look and experiment how does this tree maps work. So this chart can, let's convert this into tree maps if we have one. So this filled map and the other map, this can be interchangeably used as well. If I select this and I move it to this, it shows me nothing. Okay, now in this scenario, we do not have tree maps present. Scattered chart, waterfall charts, tree map is not available. So let's go back. Tree maps are the charts of color rectangles. Basically, it would show all the values in the rectangular fashion. We don't have tree maps, unfortunately, in this. Waterfall. Waterfall chart shows a running total as the values are added or subtracted. This can probably be used with respect to the sales and it would show an incremental value. So let's take a new visual and let's go into the orders table and let's try to add a waterfall chart. In that waterfall chart, if I have a value known as, probably revenue is not there, let's have unit quantity over product. So if I go into products table and I have a product name, what is the breakdown of the quantity? It's not coming over here. And if I try to move it over here, it doesn't come over. So waterfall chart usually would be used to show a running total. I want a quantity value over here. That's fine. And I want a product name. However, these are not related. If I say there are cost count of quantity per product is 77. If I say reorder level, no, I'm not finding that relationship over here. Let's see something of employees and let's see the order ID. If I have to tell you, if I have to make a waterfall increase, decrease or total, order ID and breakdown by quantity, no, it doesn't come over here. I want a quantity over here. Let's see, is it giving me something? No. If I move it to quantity, yes, this is what I was looking out for. So if you look at it, the quantity of every product is sold. So starting from this product consuming this value, it gets added over a period of time. Because it's more about sales, sales can never differ. The count will keep on increasing 1, 2, 3, 4 over a range of time. In this scenario, you can have a something known as waterfall, which would look something like this. If you have a measure which increases and decreases over a range of time or a range of dimension, then that can be effectively shown in this graphical format of up and down. That's where the waterfall model come. Again, this is a very specific use. Please keep in mind you should use waterfall model only when there is a value which is increasing as well as decreasing over a particular dimension and you want to track that increase and decrease. Let's go back. Ribbon charts. Ribbon charts show which data category has the highest rank and what is the change in it. The highest rank is shown at the top, lowest one is shown at the bottom. So if I have to show you this as a ribbon chart, do I have the ribbon chart over here by any chance? No, I do not have. Yes, we don't have that. So ribbon charts is more towards the categorization of ranking basically of your categories. So which category is rank 1, which category is rank 2 based on your sales or the revenue is when you will use your ribbon chart. Scatter and bubble charts display the relationship between two or more measures. Let's have a look. If these are the measures and if I put it into a category, what happens? This is how it looks like. So for this person, his reorder level is so and so. For this product, the unit sold is this and it's a huge volume. Unit price is this, right? The size is based on the price. So larger the price, the larger the circle. Smaller the price, the smaller the circle. So this product is somewhere it is important, which is lying at reorder level of 15 and the range of sales is between 0 to 50. So if you look at it, it is somewhere over here. These scatter charts will help you identify the outliers and bring them into mainstream focus. So this is a different way of visualizing your data. And with this, we would like to end the session for visualizations from Microsoft. In our next session, we would definitely see some external visualization, and towards the end of our session of this entire Power BI learning course, I would be sharing you some shortcut tips as in which charts to be used in which scenario. With this, I end this today's session. Thank you so much for listening.